two of the most popular bad guys in the world of darts. Mervyn King here against Jan Dekker, and then stand by for some hanky-panky as Ted Hankey takes on Robert Thornton. Well, Jan Dekker, he was known as Mr. Coat last year, but he decided to jack it in and become Double Dekker, which is a bit more of a better darting moniker. And talking of darting monikers, one dart himself is alongside me, Peter Manley, who starred, if that's the right word, Peter, in the opening Grand Slam back in 2007. Do you remember your bid for glory back in 2007 at this competition?
Very vaguely, and it was Sean Greatbatch that beat me in my first game and made it really hard to qualify. And obviously both of these know how important it is to have a good start.
Yes, Peter beaten by Sean Greatbatch and Kevin McDonald, but you did beat Jelle Klaassen, who was the reigning BDO World Champion at the time, Peter. Let's not forget that. Sure you have.
Jan looking very smart on his walk-on, very much a Rod Harrington style. He's been given a special concession by the PDC to be wearing brown shoes.
There you go, a good view of the shoes while he grovels around the floor trying to pick up some loose appendages from his darts. I don't mind that. You weren't averse to some outrageous attire yourself, Peter, were you?
Now, I'm surprised some of these players haven't gone into a Kerry Packer and really gone full pink trousers as well.
44. Yes, we remember Peter Manley, the salmon-shirted star of stage and screen. Mervyn King, all in black here tonight. Reached the semi-final here in 2008. It took Phil Taylor to derail him that year, and just reached the final at the Grand Prix in Dublin, so very much a contender of this event.
99.
It's been a very slow start so far for both these players in this first leg.
81.
When you're playing the first round of anything, it's always edgy. The format is usually short, but in this it's especially short, Peter, isn't it? I mean, even every game on the PDC Pro Tour, just the normal circuit, is first to 6 now. This is even short. This is short as it gets on the Pro Tour now, isn't it? First to 5.
I just hope Merv King's not out there and concerned with what is happening with the crowd. They seem quite subdued at the moment, so he's on quite a good time. So he must fancy his chances right from the start.
134.
That's a great lead from a 158 for a double 12 finish for Merv in this first leg.
95. Moving to class 24.
Well, King looking at double 12 here to put the opening leg on the board. Double 6.
12.
Well, he's really letting Dekker here a great chance for a 2-dart finish. Is he brave enough for top stops?
28.
It's a great shot if you get it, silly if you miss.
Especially to go over the top. Don't even hit the single. Double 6 for King. And at the 5th time of asking, Merv the swerve curves one in to double 6. And 1-0 to the Grand Prix runner-up.
And that opening leg against the darts really giving Merv a great opportunity to take control of this game.
140.
Well, Jan Dekker is making his second appearance at the Grand Slam of darts. He qualified by virtue of reaching the 2011 Lakeside World Championship semi-final, where he lost to Dean Winstanley. And last year he did beat Aaron Monk, but he lost to Mark Webster and John Parks and didn't get out the group.
He's also coming in with a little bit of form there, Rod. He's won the Europe Cup pairs recently in Turkey.
That was with Christian Kiss, wasn't it, who we're going to see tomorrow, the reigning BDO World Champion. But he looks very edgy tonight, doesn't he?
They won't be used to these crowds, and it is, as you say, he's played in it before, so he should know what to expect.
Bullseye for Mervyn King to really shake the house. We could see a ball finish here from Dekker, possibly.
Well, he needs to trail. He's blocked it a little bit. Probably look for Bullseye for tops, but treble 18 to leave 36.
58, Mervyn 25.
Well, Mervyn King is one of the most deadly double 8 hitters in world darts. You would not expect him to miss 2 at double 8s, but that's exactly what he's done.
But again, Dekker given the opportunity to take his first leg. Double 6. Double 3. Oh, great darts.
Well, it really should be 2-0 to Mervyn King. It's not, it's 1-1. And in this format, with this length of game, any coulda, woulda, shoulda leg could be very, very costly.
59.
I would imagine young Michael with the World Grand Prix, he's the same age as Jan, has done a great lot of work for all the youngsters in Holland, and Jan will want him to do just the same thing.
Yeah, there is very much a production line of Dutch darting talent, which Dekker has definitely won. He's ranked 15 in the world rankings, the WDF world rankings, and in the PDC world rankings, Mervyn King is ranked 14th. So the respective organisations make these players just about equal. And we will be going to Darting Infinity and beyond until next Sunday at the Wolverhampton Civic Hall. Regal darts from the King. The first maximum of the match.
I think what Jan won't be used to is really the quality of the play on a regular basis. He will be playing top darts in his own organisation, but won't be used to the... There's an unlucky finish there for Merv.
Yeah, he decided to go for the ball. He didn't need to. Such is his proficiency on the double 8. He'll fancy his chances of mopping this up, Peter.
Yep, simple 9, double 8. He missed it last time. No mistake this time for a 2-1 lead.
And every leg has gone against the darts. We saw a lot of that in the first match of the night when Kevin Painter got home against Dean Winstanley. Usually a sign of edginess. Oh, look at this now. Piling them in.
There's nothing more beautiful than a Mervyn King 180. Mervyn's been working hard with his darts with his sponsors, Windmill. He's 1 gram heavier. They're 1 millimetre longer. He's got shorter points in there. He's been working hard on his game.
100.
Well, it seems that the tinkering with the tungsten has paid off, because he had that terrific run to the final, the Grand Prix in Ireland, and he will probably feel he should have won that game. Well, I'm sure he feels he should have won that game. He had Michael van Gerwen on the ropes and just needed to find the knockout punch. He's finding a few punches here. Oh, unlucky. 60 points on the floor. Not a bad time to have a bounce out if you're going to have one, though, Peter, with your opponent
318 behind.
Precisely.
Yeah, Merv has his own way of checkouts. He'll be doing treble 20, double 8.
93.
He will try almost anything to tee up double 16 or double 8, Mervyn. And it's going to be double 4 here for a 3-1 lead.
Dekker, unfortunately, making full use of the ball in the wrong areas.
3-1 to Mervyn King. Well, never gears here quickly.
You never know, if he wins one leg, he might get three come along all at once.
139. 58.
Well, he is having a rough night here, Jan Dekker. And Mervyn King is not a man renowned for showing sympathy on stage. He will just railroad Dekker out of there double quick, because it's not just winning the first game, Peter, is it? I mean, if you can win 5-1, we know that leg difference comes into play quite often in these groups. 5-1 is worth much gold as an opening win.
Yeah, he's going to be really, really disappointed with. He's come over to have a little bash in his second Grand Slam, and he's opening up against a guy just finalist from the World Grand Prix not so long ago with a 70 average. He shouldn't really trouble Merv from here, but games do have their tendency to sway the other way.
100. 95.
Oh, from the king of the hockey to the king of the jungle. Goodness knows what Eric Bristow is going to get up to in amongst the reptiles.
95.
I just hope he hits that target when he jumps out that plane.
Well, with an average of 70, you'd be really lucky to get nil in terms of legs. He's got one here, Dekker, because King muffed a few darts and double in the second leg, and Dekker could get a second leg on the board here. And you know, he's been royally outplayed, but there might only be one leg in it.
Yeah, I think Merv knows his opponent's not playing well, but he is giving him these chances. Treble 17, be back up for 20s, 16s. This is a nice simple 18 double 20 for a 4-1 lead.
18.
Is that a reason Roddy goes for 16?
Yeah, I think as much as anything, Merv has really talked himself into not liking double top. Well, 17 leaves the ball. He's made a real hash of this.
43.
Well, from 68 only to get a shot at the ball ain't great. Tops again then for Mervyn. Double 10. And that's 4-1. Well, professional darts players, Peter, must dream of turning up for a professional tournament and their opponent averaging 69.
Well, what Merv's looking at as well is he's not playing well. He's not playing well, and he's getting away with it. So he'll be going into his second game even more confident now, knowing what he can do.
The other two players in this group, James Wade and Aaron Monk.
140.
And they play in the last game of the night.
It's great to see the PDC with their youth policy that they have now, and to see we've got two 22-year-olds in the same group, and young Aaron, as Rod said, on the last game tonight against James Wade.
That should be a game well worth waiting up for. Monk against Wade.
58.
Possibility of an upset there, for sure.
Well, that's a great dart. That's just showing not to give up, and that's great darts from Jan Dekker. A nice 1-2-1 finish. Could see a nice little turnaround in this game.
Treble 17. He's got to go for it because King's waiting on a 3-darter, and he's not going to get a stab at the ball.
53.
So this then for the match.
It's going to be treble 20. Is it double 16? His favourite.
96.
He's going to have to dust up on his doubles to carry on in this tournament, Merv King. Too many chances being given away. Double 16 for Dekker to pull one back.
52.
And that